Fala pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui é o Peter da Hora do Play. Pessoal, vamos continuar nossa história aqui em Final Fantasy XVI. No episódio de hoje, a gente vai continuar de onde paramos, que a gente vai sentido a Ilha do Ferro, se eu não me engano. Deixa eu só conferir aqui no mapa. No último episódio a gente encontrou a Ambrosia, né, que era nosso Chocobo do demo, do prólogo, né? E agora a gente pode usá-la quando bem entendermos. Vamos matar aqui uns bichinhos aqui. Ah, vamos deixar eles vivos, vai. Vamos aqui. Ó, eu tentei deixar vivo, hein? Não quiseram? Então morre. O Clive tá muito off, velho. Muito forte. Sendo um bicho apelão, hein? Muito da hora. Pois eu vou fazer um tier list dos personagens mais fortes de Final Fantasy. Eu acho que ele tá entre um dos mais apelões, se não o mais, né? Porque ele praticamente é uma própria... Ele é uma icon, né? E agora tem uma curiosidade, né? Como que as Summons foram parar em matérias no Final Fantasy VII, né? O que acontece? Porque isso aí, na verdade, essa história aqui é antes de tudo, antes até do Heart of Light, né? Que é do início do início, né? Depois vou dar uma pesquisada na linha do tempo pra ver como que tá esse início do Final Fantasy, né? Porque tem aquele Origins lá, né? Não joguei, porque o jogo tava muito feio e... Até parecia ser bacana, mas tava muito mal otimizado no PlayStation 5. Tenho intenção de jogar depois. Depois vou tentar jogar pelo PC com algum mod de melhoria, de reshade, alguma coisa pra ver como que tá. Parece um jogo bem bacana de gameplay também. E até pra entender a linha do tempo, né? Porque ele seria o antes de tudo ali que acontece, né? De onde surge tudo, né? Mas esse aqui parece que a história é ainda muito mais antiga, né?
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Já aproveita aí, se você não é inscrito, se inscreve no canal, seja muito bem-vindo. Ative notificações, já deixe seu like no vídeo e se você tiver dicas, sugestões aí pra minha gameplay, só dá um toque nos comentários. A gente ir melhorando vídeo a vídeo. Eu sou novo aqui no YouTube, tenho um mês e pouquinho aqui de canal. Eu tento conciliar meu outro trampo, né? E trazer vídeos diários, com algumas notícias de jogos que eu curto e tudo mais, e trazer gameplays também. Essa série aqui eu tô fazendo pensando no futuro, né? Eu sei que não vai ter muita visualização por agora, como um canal novo, mas um dia quem sabe, né? Esperança é a última que morre aí. Se é feito com carinho, não é tempo perdido. Vamos lá, falar com os aldeões, falta mais um. Ah, esse cara aqui mesmo.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
Ué. Ah, tá lá. Tô jogando no modo qualidade, os gráficos estão bem melhores do que no modo desempenho. E o jogo não compromete em FPS, pelo menos eu não percebi uma diferença assim de queda brusca, né? Mesmo jogando no modo qualidade aí.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think?
Tá até melhor do que o modo desempenho, por sinal.
And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a black shield myself.
Esse vídeo aqui vai ser daqueles que vão ser longos, né? Pra gente adiantar bem nossa gameplay aqui. Vão ficar 50 vídeos a série.
But we need to find out.
Vamos ali, fale com as pessoas da região.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village.
O velhinho tá com mais olheira que eu, velho. Você é louco.
You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will.
A rainha, pra quem não sabe, né, não acompanha, é a mãe do Clive, né? Despreza ele desde a demo, né? Por ele não ter herdado a Fênix, né? Quem herdou foi o Joshua. Então ela olha meio que com desdém pra ele, né? Mal ela sabe que ele é foda pra caralho.
These people live with a knife to their throats.
Ela só viam eles, né, mais como um objeto, assim, de poder, né? E como ele não tinha o poder, ele meio que era desprezado. Pelo pai dele, não. O pai dele gostava bastante dele. Tratava ele como um igual. O pai dele também não tinha nenhuma dominante, né? É só a linhagem sanguínea da família que alguém poderia ter. Foi parar no Joshua, mas ele herdou a dádiva, né, o Clive. Então ele consegue usar as habilidades da Fênix, mas não consegue se transformar nela, né? Mas ele acabou se tornando o Ifrit, né? Também era um Domínio do Fogo. Por aqui mesmo, Porto Isolde. Vamos para o Porto Isolde. A gente tá com bastante poção, tá certinho ali. Como eu falei nos outros vídeos anteriores, eu não tô fazendo as missões secundárias. A única missão secundária que eu fiz foi a do Chocobo, pra poder pegar, né? E eu vou fazer depois as secundárias no New Game Plus, né? Que aí eu faço com calma e gravo só as secundárias pra vocês. Aqui eu vou jogar mais, o jogo mais de forma linear.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Clive tá matando muito rápido, você tá maluco, cara. Muito rápido. O bicho tá forte pra caramba. Vê se tem nenhum baúzinho por aqui, nada. Dá pra ir por ali também, né? Esses dois opções de caminho. Vamos por aqui. Ainda na mesma no fim das contas, mas... Fica de olho ver se a gente não deixa nenhum baúzinho aqui. Deixa eu lembrar como que pegar o Chocobo aqui, que eu esqueci o botão do comando. Sistema... Esqueci, cara, qual que era que aperta. Comando de mascote, você acha que é esse aqui? Não lembro, cara. Não, escudo preto. Strike. Ah, segurar aqui. Maneirinho, ó.
Ready, go?
Ah, eles também tem. Legal, ela também ganhou um. Vou acelerar. Será que dá pra usar o combate em cima do Chocobo? Acho que não, né? Acho que não deve dar, né?
Thanks, girl.
Clive vai embora, né? Os combos são muito bonitos aí, muito bem feitos. As combagens aqui. Deixa o Chocobinho quieto, vamos por aqui a pé. É, seu Clive, tá maneiro, hein? Tá forte pra caramba, hein, filho? Por baixo a gente vai mesmo. Porto Isolde.
Blood, Clive.
Uma coisa que eu gostei bastante no jogo, o jogo tem muitas cenas, né? Muitas CGs, muitos vídeos, né? Só que ele é bem encaixado nas transições e acaba deixando o jogo bem legal. Não fica aquela coisa que corta, né? Ele flui. E como é em tempo real, gameplay mesmo, então fica muito natural essa transição.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Coitadas.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Muito louco.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Aquela hora do Chocobo ali, eu mosquei, hein? Botão bem na minha cara e eu... Faz parte, faz parte. Da hora quando tem essa interação de comando, o botão fica uma pressão, você tem que fazer uma pressão pro botão bem forte pro botão fazer o comando, como se a porta fosse realmente pesada pra abrir, né? Isso em outros jogos também é bem legal.
Find something, boy.
No Gran Turismo, eu percebi que tem carro que é pesado, você aperta o botão, quando o carro é muito pesado, o botão fica mais duro também. Você consegue sentir a diferença de cada carro na hora que você vai controlar. Não sei se é impressão minha, mas pelo menos eu na minha gameplay eu percebo isso. Nossa. Filhos da mãe, hein? Esse cara é maldoso. Se fosse Resident Evil 4, eu já metia bala nos corvinhos, hein? Pra dropar dinheirinho e munição.
This was my mother's doing.
Nossa, ele vai se vingar, hein? Isso é louco.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
Ah, vai lá, confrontar ela, né?
Clive.
Precisa, né? Mostrar quem manda na bagaça toda. Muito megera.
I will learn what madness drives her, and
Isso
I will
aí.
end it.
Isso aí, Clive.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Uma coisa que eu sempre vou reclamar, vou seguir reclamando, é esse daqui, nesse botão analógico. Pra ele entrar naquela velocidade, tipo, correr mais rápido, né? Esse botão, se apertar ele 3, alguma coisa do tipo, vai ser muito melhor, né? Aqui você tem que segurar analógico e quando ele quer, bem entende, ele dá um dash, ó. O impulso, né? Aí logo se você parar pra você pegar esse impulso de novo, é uma tristeza, cara.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
O jogo tem áreas que poderiam estar mais bonitas, né? Algumas áreas do jogo estão bem legais e outras nem tanto, né? Visualmente, assim, pode-se dizer.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance.
Pegar o Chocobo, vamos avançando logo.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Vamos lá. Ixi.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here! Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards!
A mãe dele é muito ruim também, hein? Pra nada, né? Tem que se lascar.
Back to your stalls!
Malditos políticos.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Queimaduras de luz negra.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its...
E aqui a gente já tá.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Não apanhar. Esse cara aqui arruma confusão. E Pritia Shiva.
Nice try.
Bom, a gente não queria lutar, né?
One man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Vamos ajudar também.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must.
Eu queria que a gente pudesse jogar com o Joshua, né? Na linha do tempo aí, dividir. Ver o que ele tá fazendo, né? Parecer mais ele, né? Ser legal pra caramba. Jogar com ele adulto um pedacinho ali ia ser massa.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
Ele absorveu o último, né? Tá dentro dele.
Let us do our duty.
Selado.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show him as much mercy.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Bora lá. Massa. Vamos lá.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Faster!
Será que quando a gente for pegando mais icons, aquela listinha ali vai aumentar ou só pode equipar tipo no máximo 3? A gente vai ter que escolher, hein? E alternar entre 3 só. É pra gente pensou, mano, a gente pegar o Odin. Odin ia ser foda, hein?
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. It's over.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight that battle for them.
For me, boy.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
There's more! I'm hurt, Togo.
Esse ataque aéreo assim me lembra muito Dante, velho. Do Warcry. Tá no alto assim, batendo no alto. Lá vem aquele chatão da lança.
A misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Opa! Agora vai apanhar, hein? Tomar uma surra agora.
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him? As you're all ready, help me, boy.
Isso aqui é ruim. Isso aqui eu acho ruim no jogo. Tá com muito inimigo, mas você não consegue focar no que você quer tretar, né? Esse, como... o jogo te deixa numa enrascada. Se você não focar certo, você se fode. Boa. Porque quando tem muito inimigo na tela, você não tem a opção de, tipo, selecionar ele, né? Ele só seleciona aleatório. Pelo menos eu não consigo alternar aqui no botão. Tem que tirar, soltar o botão, tentar virar pro lado e pra acertar em outro, tá ligado? Pra selecionar. Isso é horrível. Não tem aquela opção de você apertar tipo R3 e ir selecionando, né? Qual que você quer focar. Fica meio que aleatório, dando porrada pra todo que é lado, né?
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
o Clive tem que... Se ele recupera a Rosária lá e assume o poder, né? É o filho do rei, né? Reconstruir tudo. Acho que quem foi pra... Não me recordo, acho que quem foi lá pra... O Gavi, ele ia fazer alguma coisa importante. Agora não me recordo aqui, cara. Ele ficou de fazer. Pra mim, na minha cabeça, o Clive, a gente ia lá pra Ilha do Ferro pra poder falar com o tio dele, né? Acho que a gente deve ir depois daqui.
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Boa.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Bora lá.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Essa é a mãe dele?
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're
Ah,
imposters
sim.
to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Esse jogo lembra muito Game of Thrones, você tá louco.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Tá incrédulo que é verdade.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
O Clive é um personagem maneiro, né?
Though, is all this about you being Sid? You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
O que ela tem, será, hein? Que ela tá assim. Ela ficou de um jeito bem reflexivo, né? Nossa querida Jill.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything.
Essa cena, fico prestando atenção na orelha dela, é muito massa os efeitos de luz que dá ali quando ela mexe a cabeça, do cabelo, da iluminação passando ali na sombra na orelha, né? Bem legal.
Had become a monster.
Um detalhe tosco que eu reparei, né? Mas maneiro.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Voltar para o esconderijo.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't.
Vamos ver aqui o que a gente tem aqui. Acho que da força nada novo, né? A diferença é muito grande, né? Desce pra aumentar aqui. A gente tem que usar uma espadinha dessas aqui e ficar aumentando ela, né? Ainda assim ia ficar ainda na mesma.
That it? Fine.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
No relatório do Gabi. Uhum. Wager. Legal. Falar com a Vivian. Aqui não vai aparecer. Ai, ai. Droga, viu? Aqui é os tesouros, né? Muro das memórias. Um outro aqui. Ah. Legal. Depois quando eu for jogar o New Game Plus, eu ver se eu deixar alguma coisa pra trás. Eu vou tentar fazer tudo. Já 100% do jogo. Eu vou estar sem pressa, sem preocupação de gravar. Eu vou ter zerado já. Vai ser mais tranquilo. Tem que zerar o Diablo 4 ainda também. Tô no ato 2 ainda.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the Orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp.
Vem fudendo coisa o tempo inteiro, hein? Pelas costas, né? Trairagem da preula.
Under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Jill vai cutucar as feridas do passado.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath. were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Vai dar merda, vai dar merda, vai. Certeza. Sopro do Draco, o Reino de Ferro. Vamos ver o que a gente vai encontrar aqui, hein?
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
She is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go.
Bora lá. Fogo e gelo. Aqui tá bem maneiro, hein? Bem bonito o visual, a iluminação. Esse tipo de cenário aqui fica muito legal o jogo. Aqueles cenários de campo aberto, parece que falta uma lapidada melhor ali, tipo, nas texturas, né? Aqui que é mais linear, tá bem bonito. A parte da noite do jogo tá muito bonita, de dia tá nem tanto, né?
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Farewell.
earthquake.
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Nossa, sem poção? Será que eu usei sem querer, cara? Ah, eu usei as poções sem querer. Acredito, viu? Que merda, velho. Poçãozinha sem querer. Sem precisar, né? Eu fiquei só encucado, porque eu não sei que hora se eu usei essas poções, cara. Usei 3 super poção, que ódio. Eu comprei na velhinha lá, na Sharon. Nem me liguei que o comando tava errado. E se eu pego pelo menos, acho uma pelo menos aí. Tem alguma coisa ali mais? Não. Ixi, aqui vai ter chefe, hein? Aqui certamente vai ter uma treta muito louca aqui.
Oh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Vixe.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Lembrar a juventude agora.
Just
O
like
bicho é chato pra caralho.
Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I mean to.
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
tem pote, vamos usar aqui o... Ô, caralho. Opa, esperto.
I still can't believe they can jump. These things are brutes.
Aí, porra. Boa. Morbol, forte pra caramba.
Press on.
Yes.
It's like a furnace in here.
Ia dar pra gente usar a cura dele, né? Mas não dá. A gente tá lascado.
Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Achei que a gente ia deixar uma pote. Uma super pote. Eu vou curar logo. O jogo vai ser legal e vai dar mais pra gente.
Cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Thunder!
Deixa eu curar. Deixa eu ver quanto que cura isso aqui. Não, dá uma curinha boa. Passa dos 1000. Dei strike aqui. Ô, caramba. Vai ver apelão pra caralho. Outra pote aqui, vai. Opa, boa. Nossa. Inteligente, né?
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Aqui, ó.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Vai ter outro dragão protetor do cristal aqui também.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Mousse vermelho.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
I needed that.
Nice try.
Boa, vai vir boa, boa, boa. Um baúzinho, né? Bracelete de mifril. Ah, superior ao nosso aqui, hein? Boa, vou trocar. Acho que não vai fazer a diferença visual nesse bracelete por conta do 7. Só quando no caso a gente trocasse a armadura, acho que faria diferença, né? Vamos ver.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Nossa, que privada bonita, hein? A cagada, mas foi. Foi bonita, foi bonita.
Thanks, boy.
Vamos lá. Nossa, esse aqui é bem nervosão, isso aqui, hein? Caralho.
To me, boy.
That's better.
Nossa.
Help me, boy.
Isso aqui a gente vai morrer, certeza. Passar aqui com esse HPzinho que a gente dá, muita sorte.
Help me, boy. There's a good boy. To me, boy. Well done.
doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Nossa.
That hurt, Torgal. You're a fine hound.
Tá por 1-3, hein? Vai, Torgal, cura aí, cara. Um ataque desse corno a gente já era. Vai, Torgal, cura aí, porra. Tá curando mais nada. Tá só na esquiva pra recuperar HP. Merda. Boa. Vou pegar um pouco de HP, vou precisar. Nossa, quase, hein? Nossa, cara. Ah, merda. Por pouco, hein, mano? Caramba, viu? Vamos lá. A gente segurou. Por um golpezinho de bosta, morremos. Ele tá por 1-3, né? Nem vai dar graça. Ah, ele voltou meia vida. Esse corno. espancar essa porra aqui agora, tô de raiva. Ô caralho, mano. Morreu logo. Morre, corno. Caraca, velho. Se a gente tivesse conseguido derrotar ele daquela hora também, ia ser épico, né? Essa é uma vitória foda pra caralho. Ia ser muito louco. Adiós.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Que rolê, hein? Pra entrar pelos fundos, hein?
Lady Marley, it's me, Python Buther. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Ninguém que aguentou.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
All right. Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Pra qual lado que é? Acho que é por aqui, será? Vamos ver se essa porta aqui abre. Não, até pra lá.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Nice try.
Bora lá no santuário. Pra cá ou pra baixo? Onde que é? Aqui. Um caminho por aqui. Só um baú. Mas Juice, sei lá. Onde é que a gente vai aqui, hein? É aqui, né? Não. Vamos ver. A gente veio de lá, né? Vamos ver o mapa aqui. Não dá. Então vamos seguir. Aqui.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Não vai ser tão fácil assim, chega lá e vou matar o cara no ódio, né? O cara deve ser forte pra caramba também. Deve ser só um mobzinho, ó. Um NPCzinho, né?
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Não foi dessa vez. Inútil. Baúzinho, sempre bom. Esse fogo fato a gente não usa. Opa, agora sim. A gente pode dar um up aqui em uma das habilidades, né? Dá até pra gente comprar essa aqui se quisesse, hein? Ultimate, né? Essa aqui é interessante. Essa daqui também é muito foda, né? Essa aqui também é muito louca, né? Essa aqui é bom que dá pra gente se curar, né? Restaura parcialmente o PV. É muito boa. Ali é pra gente upar essa daqui também. Ignição aumentar. É interessante. Justiça cega, tempestade. Tá, vamos ver o que a gente faz aqui, hein? Vamos pegar essa daqui ou vamos... Acho que eu vou juntar mais e pegar essa daqui, né? Porque o Clive já tá bem forte. Dá pra se desenrolar como tá, né? Vamos esperar, então. Vamos ver o que vai esperar pela gente aqui. Vários inimigos. E um boss, quer ver? Um sacrifício. Nós já podia entrar aí transformado em Shiva logo, né? Já sou esculhambando tudo logo.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
Aqui que a gente ia lutar, vai ter ceninha. Joshua. Vixe. Eita porra. Ela não tá nem na forma máxima da Shiva, né? Dominante mesmo. Ela tá naquele estado híbrido, né? Transcendente. Agora sim. Muito louco.
Why can't I do it?
Será que ela vai morrer?
Just once. She won't be able to hold that ALGO back forever. We'd better make this quick.
É forte, hein? Caramba, velho. Filha da puta, viu? Falta pouco pra quebrar a guarda dele aí. Nossa, que lava feia aquela ali, hein? Porra. Vai ser quando você estoura em espinha, fica saindo aquele pus, né? Nojento, zoado. Ó, meteu yoga aqui, pode ir diamante. Nossa, muito foda.
Alright. I won't take long.
Não, né? Se cata aquele ataque ali, a gente ia se ferrar, hein? Esse ataque dele é foda, velho. Esse segundo ataque que eu não tô conseguindo desviar. Merda, viu? Quebra a guarda dele logo aí. Porra é essa, velho? Nossa. Tá voando aqui. Você é louco, cara. Nossa. Porra!
Nice try.
Puta que pariu, já era. Ou não. Aí, mano. Porra. E não se lascamos. Conseguimos matar sem morrer, sem pote, hein. Boa. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Aquele lá era o Josh, acho que é. Aquele que ele fez ali e ativou esse monstro aí, hein. Ou não é mais o Josh, agora é o último que tá ali. Sei lá quem é, né. O Joshua tava mostrando o corpo dele normal, armadura, tudo, né? Agora tá de capuz de novo. E o cara tá vivo ainda, né? Foi embora.
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
Tomara que ela não morra, não. Ixi.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
O Clive ainda não sentiu os efeitos da Ifrit, né? Quando ele usou, ele não ficou assim, o corpo dele, né?
Clive, look.
He's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Será que é o último? Sempre é um mistério, né, esse jogo. O Josh acho que não é, não. Assim, acompanhante dele.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Legado.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. Why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like Canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace,
Right,
let us
tá
find
mal,
a
hein?
place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yuta.
O Gavi tá aí.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince.
Deixa eu encontrar o Josh, eu quero só ver.
And when your father goes to meet great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Bom, pessoal, a gente vai ficando por aqui nesse episódio. Bastante coisa aconteceu, mas livramos a Jill do fardo que ela tinha que carregar, né? E agora a gente vai depois aqui seguir a história, continuando de onde paramos. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer, né? Curioso para ver o que vai acontecer com o Joshua também, mas isso vai ficar para o próximo episódio. E por hoje é só. Se você ainda não se inscreveu no canal, se inscreva, ative notificações, deixe o seu like, ajuda muito o nosso trabalho por aqui, tá bom? Muito obrigado desde já e até a próxima. Valeu!